What's good, YouTube? Y'all, I know it's your boy. This boy crazy. Y'all, I know it's your boy, Roy Rob.
I already know what's going on, man. I know it's your boy Cam Fish. It takes that face, you know, time for another reaction. Yeah,
Motherfucker, you.
boy.
It's so funny. We blow by the tube like this. Check this.
Check this out. Subscribe. What you talking about? Views.
Money. Hey, y'all, this one heard that. The unhealthiest restaurant, goddamn, in America, goddamn, shit.
Damn.
Oh my goodness.
Have y'all ever met somebody that real deal just all gotta show you something off a phone and they be tapping the phone hard as hell? On some real deal. Check this out. You see that? Yeah, that man, like this shit crazy, fool. Like I did not ask to see this, man.
I had what fuck me. I had it with that shit though.
Man.
You know what you about that, huh?
Then I'm like, damn, back your ass up, fool. Like shit, I don't know.
That nigga be chewing on the phone.
Damn, that shit for dog. That shit crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I couldn't, man. That shit funny. Hell, dog. Huh? Yo, shit.
Oh, damn, heart attack real?
The world's unhealthiest menu would come with so much controversy, countless lawsuits, an avalanche of bad press, and multiple heart attacks on the premises. Prior to opening the Heart Attack Grill in
Just that live up to their name.
Not for a real deal be having heart attacks up in that bitch?
I guess they real.
Are you sure that the fat and calorie content of our food makes it possible? Damn.
Nah, this tough. This tough.
5. Basso owned 3 different exercise gyms over a 12-year period, where he'd advised clients on their dietary and exercise needs, as well as on techniques of caloric reduction. However, he felt this was an untruthful line of work, stating, "It's disgusting because you're promising people things that are outside their genetic possibility. Instead of being a slimy, crooked, dishonest peddler of health and fitness services, I would actually launch a hamburger concept that would be absolutely honest, and that's the only guiding principle."
Hey, this is bad for you, and it's gonna kill you.
The first Heart Attack Grill in Arizona featured a front door sign reading, "Caution, this establishment is bad for your health," before they'd later add "cash only because you might die before the check clears." Inside, they'd proudly display the catchphrase "taste worth dying for." However, the most insane piece of signage was without a doubt this, reading, "Anyone over 350 pounds eats for free, all day, every day, unlimited," with the only rules being no taking food to go, no sharing with others, and does not include beverages, although this wasn't the only unlimited service offered by the restaurant.
Instead of a salad bar, there's an all-you-can-eat flatliner fries bar.
To serve the free meals, Basso took a tip from Hooters by hiring a bunch of sexy nurses, with a theme of honesty also extending into the job application process, with questions such as whether the applicant has an innie or outie belly button, who would they have a hot one-night stand with, their opinion on certain conspiracy theories, and a comment stating, "No one gives a damn about your academic achievements, but if you want to bore us with them, go right ahead." As the head of the restaurant, John spends every day dressed as a doctor, stating, "We promote nicotine, alcohol, caffeine, fat, cholesterol, sodium, all the building blocks of a quality, healthy, good time," with these insane statements leading to his first appearance on a local news station.
There is a restaurant in Tempe where the food is so rich they call their big burger the quadruple bypass. Not everybody thinks that's funny, least of all the Arizona Board of Nursing.
The news story then stated that the American Nursing Board had received 5 or 6 complaints about them calling their waitresses nurses. However, 5 or 6 complaints was a small price to pay, given the story was basically free advertising.
All right, so if you want to bypass, of course the good kind, now you know where to go. It's called the Heart Attack Grill.
This then turned into further news coverage, where John explained the other ways in which the restaurant might kill you.
We don't do Diet Coke. We don't do light beers. We don't even provide lettuce on our burgers.
But see, I'm gonna be running. At this point, who was blamed?
No, real talk.
Like, we grown.
That's what I'm thinking the whole time.
They give you all these warnings and cautions and this and that, and you still taking your ass eating this shit.
Yep, and I'm just being real, bro. This is what kills me with people in general. When you do stuff like this, people hate you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People get mad at you. People we need to shut the restaurant down. He's this, he's that. Da 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 da. They blame everything on you. But let's be real. Let's just say this restaurant never existed. Those same people who are going there, they killing themselves anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
But
so
then, and let's be 100, which I'm not saying they don't. I'm not saying they don't. But you got your healthy restaurants and your vegan restaurants don't get no love.
No.
Like that.
No promotion.
No promotion.
They don't get none of that.
I want them to give me some real
I'm
meat.
just being real. What this man did was what every other restaurant and what every other fast food restaurant is doing.
And he just coming out telling the truth.
And I'm just being real. He just had dark humor about it. That's why he calling these burgers quadruple bypass and all this stuff. I'm just being real.
He put a cost on them. I said, if you eat, you might.
Because I'm just being real. Who said you have to go eat in that joint?
And I'm just, like I said, all the signs on the window.
Bro, this man literally said you have to be 350 pounds to eat free.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just being real. That's the same restaurant. I think it's in Las Vegas or wherever it is. When them folks get on that scale, you know, when they be having, that's the same thing. They just showing how it started. That's the same restaurant. And them folks real deal get their ass on that scale just to see if they can eat free. 350 pounds is crazy.
That's wicked. That's wicked. I don't care what.
But my whole thing is, I'm not bashing somebody who's 350 pounds. But what I'm saying is, for you to real deal be like, oh, let me hop on this jump. Oh, I'm
see if I meet the requirements to eat.
I eat free.
That's crazy.
You going to a French fry bar putting chili and cheese on it.
No, that's wicked. You big as hell.
And that just said you can eat as much as you want. You can't share no food, and you gotta buy your drink. Therefore, in there having they in there having a good time.
Straight water.
And I'm just being real. He making plenty of money off this.
Yeah, I'm being real. If you real deal like that you big as shit. If you real deal, go to the scale to see how big you is.
Cause I'm just being real.
Where to see if you meet the weight requirement.
Y'all can be mad at this man all you want to. Which I'm just being real. We only 2 minutes and 40 seconds in. Maybe something crazy will happen on later.
Man, this ain't even wild like that, bro.
It ain't. Because I'm just being real. What makes him so different than the
McDonald's?
You have McDonald's everywhere, literally.
And that's taking y'all out the game.
I'm talking about out in the country, dog. Out the country. You have, I don't think there is no place on earth that does not have at least one McDonald's, dog.
McDonald's, like you said, it's literally everywhere. Literally.
McDonald's is everywhere.
Literally everywhere. It's literally everywhere.
The only difference is they not gonna they got Big Macs and quarter pounders. He has burgers that's called triple bypass and quadruple bypass and shit like that. Heart attacks.
I'm just being
That's the only difference.
And I'm being 100. Let's be 100. There's like if right now you came out with cakes. Instead of calling them Little Debbie, you called them Little CJs or something. And all your cakes, you was like, contains crazy amount of sugar. You eat too many of these, you will die. And he's like, bro, that's what honey buns do to you. That's what oatmeal cream pie is.
And I'm just being real. Even, I don't care how evil y'all think it is, dude is smart. He's thinking of business. That's why he said, they don't serve diet this. They drink, have all the sugar. They don't even put lettuce on. Anything healthy, he took out the equation. But guess what? Y'all know this going into the and y'all are eating it.
Like them folks, like they say, a lot of people, not even just female, not even just male, people in general, don't like to take accountability, but will play victim of their own actions.
I'm just they'll blame. Like they go to the hospital right now.
You got me this.
I blame heart attack.
I blame heart attack.
Y'all too
real. And you done had 1,800 burgers in the last 6 years.
Because you can eat free.
Man, stop.
Man, come on, bro.
You don't take your head to that.
Don't go.
I don't need you.
Unique approach beating all of their competitors.
John, this is creating a firestorm. I have a feeling this is just what you want.
Well, I can't say that I don't enjoy the publicity. It definitely does pack the seats in the restaurant. We've been so lucky as of recently, our web traffic exceeds McDonald's.com.
After noticing that media stories help the business grow, that attempt to set the Guinness World Record for the world's unhealthiest burger, achieving such with the 9,982 calorie quadruple bypass burger, although this gluttonous piece of food will be served with a side of tragedy. The Heart Attack Grill had introduced a spokesperson named Blair River, who at 6'8", 570 pounds, appeared in all of the restaurants.
I'm gonna be 100. When it get overly extreme, that's when I'm like, because even though I'm being 100, even though as a grown person you should know, like, I'm not gonna do that. You would still have some people that about, I'm 7'2".
I'm gonna try that.
250.
They gonna try it
and kill themselves.
Yeah, they gonna try it.
But
this is like with a lot of food challenges. Like one of my favorite things to watch was Man vs. Food, and he'll go all across the United States. And I mean, man, the child just be dumb. Can you finish 10 pounds of cheese fries and a burger that weigh 25 pounds in 30 minutes?
With a boot full of Coke.
With a boot full of Coke, and you gotta finish all that in under 30 minutes. Come on.
Or them hot dog channel, they be trying to stuff all them hot dogs in their mouth and finish all them hot dogs at a certain time. Shit like that.
Come on, bro.
So for y'all just
like we been having this type of shit. That's all I'm saying. The only thing is he just getting their cash. Shit, that's a big man, fool. Yeah, eating that burger, bro. He made that burger with little as hell.
You nigga, let's see, 8.
Named Blair River, who at 6'8", 570 pounds, appeared in all of the restaurant's ads.
I'm up another few inches. Who needs these old pants? I can eat for free.
In a 2011 news report, Blair talked about feeling incredibly healthy.
This is good stuff. Everyone should be moderate size like myself.
However, he passed away before the interview even aired.
Sadly, we now know how long that was. Blair died last week at the age of 29. His family says the cause of death was pneumonia.
Even in death, the Heart Attack Grill maintained their brutally honest branding.
Had he have been thinner, he most probably would have survived that pneumonia.
Aren't you glorifying obesity, which obviously kills?
Absolutely.
With Basso taking this even further in a...
Okay, but my thing is, what's the difference between him glorifying it and then somebody else glorifying it, but it's just in a different way? Like, I'm gonna wear this type of clothes. Or I'm gonna show my ass. Or I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? They still glorifying it, right? So if they get the praise, why y'all get mad at him? You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say it just depends on who doing what.
Yeah.
And like they said at the beginning, he's being brutally honest about it. He know what he doing is wrong. It's like you always say, like with like the moral side and the what's the other side?
It's basically like a moral side.
It's a moral side.
And it's a side where it's like we know it's facts, but
like,
y'all don't want to.
Yeah, like looking at this, we can all be like, man, come on, bro, it's messed up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But the facts is.
But the facts,
y'all would do the same to get y'all cash.
I'm just being real. The fact is, I'm just being real.
Especially that you know everybody else is doing it.
There's not. You can't sit here and say, oh, this person died because he ate one of your cheeseburgers. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, before this restaurant was even built, what was he doing?
Yeah. And they said he died of pneumonia. They said bro died of pneumonia.
And the thing now they saying, well, now the fact that he's saying if he was standing, he probably would have survived. Now he's like, okay, but aren't you promoting obesity? He was like, well, yeah.
But that's
you get what I'm saying?
My thing is like, bro, this is my thing. I think people are taking it to which I don't know how bro see it.
Yeah.
I don't know how the bald head dude see it. My thing is, I think people are saying like he's promoting like, yeah, I want them to all pass away.
Yeah.
I think he's on. I think like he said, he's so brutally honest that he's looking at it like, bro, all of these restaurants doing the same thing. McDonald's, Wendy's.
Nah, like I said, if it's like you said, if it's on some real deal, like I'm trying to come up with a secret plan to
make all these people pass away.
Make all these people pass away or kill these people just because. Then that's when I'm like, okay, like
I don't mess with that
at all because that's wrong. But I'm just being real. It's just like with any other fast food restaurant, bro. All this shit is unhealthy.
Yeah, like I said, bro, this is how we looking at it. This is how us personally we looking at it. If he, like you just said, if he's looking at it like he don't care and he just on some stuff like I really want them to pass, then that's when we like, no, bro, we off the rip, they should close all your establishments. It should be over, said and done. Like it should be nothing. Of course we're saying that, but on top of that, we're looking at it like, is he saying, I'm not trying to harm these people. I made a product. You are willing to open it to come. If you don't want to come, that's okay. I understand because it can harm you. But if you're willing to open it to come, then how could you blame it? Because it's the same thing with McDonald's and Wendy's and Five Guys.
And not even just with food, it's with anything. And just from a business aspect, even if we don't look at it as being right, or we can look at it in so many different ways, like I don't like this or I don't rock with it because of X, Y, Z.
If you're not forced to,
when it comes down to, they're going to put stuff out there to bring you in, bro. And I'm just being real. He just knew what he was doing, and he was bringing a certain crowd in, and they were going there to eat.
And don't try to say, well, people make drugs because drugs are illegal. We're talking about legal things. We're talking about things that are legal.
Yeah, but that is wild, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Which obviously kills.
Absolutely.
With Basso taking this even further in a different interview.
If they do die here, I'm not going to lie to you. That's great for business. I'll say it again.
See? That's what I'm saying.
Now this.
Now, this is where we can say, okay, hold on.
Okay, now if he's looking at it like this
Yeah.
for real, then no. I don't.
Nah, I can't respect it.
Everything I'm saying, I take it back.
Yeah, and that's exactly why, before he said this, we
You
was
like then
specifically
you said let's wait till the video keep
Yeah.
going. Now, like you said, now that with him saying this right here,
Yeah.
I don't respect.
Now,
nothing.
he just an evil person.
You just the evil person.
He's just an evil person.
Like you said, and I'm being 100. Everything we was saying beforehand, no matter how y'all feel, it was facts.
Yeah.
But when you see his morals,
Yeah.
because we're facts based on morals. So if you say you're doing something and you're giving your facts about it and your moral aligns with it, like, okay, bro, I'm just being real. I make the restaurant, but all the restaurants did the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't want them to die. I'm not looking for them to die. I'm not. If
But
they
the
die,
fact is, like, I want them to die for business.
yeah,
That's crazy.
no, this next
That's
level.
next
like,
level shit. I ain't gonna lie.
nah, this outrageous.
Yeah.
This messed up.
I'm not going to lie to you. That's great for business. I'll say it again. Death is great for business at the Heart Attack Grill.
Although the media's goal of discrediting the founder only did the opposite. It's actually refreshing to see someone so painfully honest. The owner is great, he makes no apologies nor should he. You can't blame him for people doing this to themselves. It's impossible to hate this guy because he's being 100% honest. In a different interview, Basso showed his more compassionate side by stating, "Cynical people might think this, River's death, is funny, but people who knew him are crying their eyes out. There is a lot of mourning going on around here. You couldn't have found a better person. Even if he was skinny, we would have given him the job. We would have just put a fat suit on him. He just had personality, as did the restaurant's next spokesperson, Ernie Hart, who wouldn't last long either, although for a slightly different reason." In October 2011, Basso moved the restaurant to the land of indulgence, pleasure, and poor short-term choices, Las Vegas. The new and improved restaurant featured a public electronic cattle scale, as well as new signage reading "Fighting Anorexia Since 2005" and "Send Hate Mail To," followed by their address. The new location also led to a brand new slogan,
"Remember, the calories you eat in Vegas stay in Vegas,"
as well as an instant increase in business.
We've both doubled in terms of money, in terms of square footage.
However, the craziest change was without a doubt their menu. Despite their quadruple bypass already holding the record for the highest calorie burger, the Heart Attack Grill then doubled their invention, creating the octuple bypass burger, which featured 8 patties, 40 pieces of bacon, and
But now, let's be real. For who buying shit like this?
And see,
though?
this is why this is literally why I say if we going based off of facts, then we're right. You have to blame him because he's the one putting it out.
Yeah.
But if we're going off of moral, you have to blame yourself because you're going to go buy the product. That's all.
It's almost
I'm trying.
$20,000 calories.
That's all we're trying to break down. Facts, you're right. He's putting his product out, so he's harming. But morally, you're going out there knowing what's going to happen, bro.
Now who going on? What he said? October back.
Like October octopus pussy ass song.
8 pack. Man, get the fuck out of
Man,
here.
get the fuck out of here, dude. 25 billion calories of eggs and bacon and shit. Man, come on, dude.
1,900 calories. At around the same point in time, the Heart Attack Grill updated their website to include free video and images for the press, where the motivation for the octuple bypass burger became pretty obvious. They were trying to generate media attention, and this is exactly what they got. The new burger led to over 100 million views worth of exposure on YouTube, as different content creators visited the restaurant to see if they could eat it. Those who could, such as Matt Stoney, were given a ride out of the restaurant in a novelty wheelchair, although there were others who were forced to leave in an ambulance.
A customer at the Heart Attack Grill was rushed to the hospital after eating a sandwich called the triple bypass burger.
In February 2012, an article was published titled "Man Has Heart Attack While Eating at the Heart Attack Grill," which was followed by another article only 2 months later reading, "Heart Attack Grill lives up to its name again this week when a woman collapsed in their Las Vegas restaurant. This marks the second person to fall victim to their horrifically caloric food in less than a year, with the Heart Attack Grill responding in the most brand appropriate way. by bragging about it on their website. 2 ambulance departures in less than 60 days left an indelible mark on the Heart Attack Grill's public image. Dr. John delivered a clear message to the media that such tragedies shall inevitably continue due to having clientele which he refers to as being the avant-garde of nutritional risk takers.
Did that heart attack pad my wallet with money? Absolutely. Did I enjoy that? Absolutely.
Although this is...
That's why I don't agree with Rock. I just don't agree with it, dog. I can't sit there and real deal say I agree with somebody that's okay with basically killing somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's where I can't defend you at, bro.
Having heart attacks in the heart attack grill.
Like you said, if it was on some stuff where after something happened to them, you was like, I promise you that's not my intent. I'm letting people know, don't come here. But they're coming, so I feel for them. I'm sorry, I wouldn't want it to happen, but if you come here, that is what can happen to you.
Yeah.
It's the way that he's responding
Like
when stuff happens.
He like, I want this to happen.
Like we ain't rocking with that. We ain't hell nah.
Nothing compared to what would happen 1 year later. The Heart Attack Grill had a new unofficial spokesperson named John Alleman, who was recognised as the restaurant's most loyal customer. He never missed a day, even on Christmas, Basso said. People just loved him. He connected with people in a real way, although all of this changed on the 11th of February 2013. After chowing down on his daily feed at the grill, John Alleman suffered a heart attack and died while waiting for the bus at the front of the store. This led to Basso's craziest PR stunt to date.
They'll say it's grotesque. They'll say, how can you keep the man's cremation here?
With Basso keeping the cremation inside the restaurant as he wants you to know his food kills so that maybe you'll stop eating junk. This man is as he wants you to know his food kills so that maybe you'll stop eating junk. This man is willing to sacrifice his reputation and maybe even his humanity to try and make the world a healthier place. I respect him for it. Basso believes the restaurant helps customers to reflect on their own choices, having stated anybody who's over 350 pounds gets on that scale. We applaud them like the big sumo wrestler they are, treat them like a champ, make them feel good for that moment, give them free food all they want. But these people go home at night and they ponder that and say, wow, why did I just get free food and have the whole restaurant applauding for me because I'm a freak, plain and simple, before adding, I'm running an obesity intervention and I think it works. I really do. Everybody should check out our Facebook and see a lot of people say, hey Dr. John, I've lost 82 pounds since the last time I was in. It's the X Factor, something that snapped in that person that said, wow, I'm going to make a change in my life, and they did, and that's fabulous. With this sentiment also showing up in the YouTube comments. The Heart Attack Grill restaurant has motivated me to take care of myself, stick to my diet. The namesake restaurant actually sends a very positive message. If you don't take care of yourself today, you might find yourself eating a free meal at my restaurant in the not so distant future, because everyone over 350 pounds eats for free, and therefore Basso believes the restaurant is an overall positive.
I am a believer that when people hear my message, the net health benefit to society is incredibly good.
However, you won't be surprised to hear that not everybody agrees.
He's deliberately trying to get people to eat more than they need.
With this being echoed by the legendary Anthony Bourdain, who stated, there is a restaurant in Vegas, I think it's called the Heart Attack Grill, where if you're over 350 pounds you eat for free. I think that should be pretty much a war crime. On top of this, a former waitress went public talking about her terrible time working at the restaurant, explaining that after a man passed out mid-meal, a manager made me take out my cell phone to record a video of the whole thing so they could send it to the media. It was on a Friday afternoon, and he hoped it would make the news so they could have a busy weekend. On the opposite end of the spectrum, a different waitress stated this.
I've been here 11 years. I enjoy this place.
So the experience clearly depends on which person you ask. In a different instance, the PCRM sent a letter to Basso asking him to declare moral bankruptcy and close the Heart Attack Grill. However, given the restaurant earned $5.5 million in revenue last year, it seems obvious that Dr. John Basso and the Heart Attack Grill won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's wild.
That's I'm being
But see, that's exactly why, like you said, bro, sometimes you can look at stuff from a business aspect, but then you sometimes people just have evil ass intent, dog.
Yeah,
like,
my life.
That's crazy, cause but my thing is, it's like what was confused me is like, there was also some he promoting you to get healthier. That's why he wants this stuff to happen, to promote you to get healthier. But then on the flip side,
when you hear him talk,
yeah, it's like is that really your
intent,
your motive?
And see, that's why, like we were saying at the beginning, it's all on how that person is going about what they're doing. if they're not forcing anybody to do something. Like if I hate when people feel like they have to be spoon-fed as a grown-up. I'm not finna spoon-feed you and you know the consequences to your actions. But on top of that, it's the way people do stuff. If you're sitting here telling me to record somebody that just fell out from eating something I'm promoting, bro, that's crazy.
You promoting all the heart attacks they have in there. You promoting all the deaths they have in
It probably can make the news. That's overly insane.
Bro, I want to record them having a heart attack so they can know this the heart attack grill.
But you want to know something that's so wild, bro?
What's that?
With that right there being said, and proof of that, and people dying at his restaurant, or they died at his restaurant, why ain't no illegal actions been taken?
Because they went there willingly. That's just the bottom line.
Because they went there willingly. That is what that's all we're trying to explain. But now the way bro that own the thing, the way he is, I don't mess with him. I don't like bro. I don't like nothing that he saying basically. But it's the fact that y'all are going there willingly, bro. Stop going to that place.
Ordering stuff, y'all know y'all ain't supposed to be.
Like what was it called? The quadruple.
The
triduple octopus.
October.
Bag that ass up, burger. Like what the
8
fuck?
packets is wild, bro.
I don't know, bro.
Three. Them burgers were big at 3. They don't put the chili
on this shit, though.
On the 3-pack, 4 patties. Then he said you can't share.
Dude, I'm not eating this shit, dude. Like, I'm not.
That's too much, bro.
Hey, bro.
I ain't no telling what else they got. They just the burgers. I know there's way more in there.
Bro.
Them folks got the hot dogs and the shakes, and I ain't no telling what all they got up in there for, bro.
And y'all going eating that bullshit. Oh, hey.
Actually,
y'all grown, y'all do what y'all do, but don't get mad at nobody else for y'all outcome of what y'all are doing, dude. Is it morally the right thing to do? Hell no. Hell no.
I just push you like this.
But facts is facts. He opened it up and y'all willingly went in.
If you had a family member that went in there and had a heart attack, and you just said, "Oh, I'm finna sue Heart Attack Grill," are you gonna win?
No.
You're not going to win. Just due to the fact that your family member went in there, no matter what type of health problems he had, how much he weighed, none of that.
Or, not even mean to cut you off. If you had a family member and you said, "Bro, do not go." You're like, man, I'm going. You tripping.
Man, yeah,
What
is it? 9,000 calories. I can eat 9,000 calories.
You tripping. Who you gonna get mad at? You telling him not to go.
Yeah.
Like I said, if it was on some stuff where it was literally illegal, like you, like one supposed to do that, but bro.
They you know.
Hey, y'all give us y'all comments down below. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all like the video, give it a thumbs up. If y'all like the rest, don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy, Them Boy Crazy. We out.